Sasha, you're a senior, and how has the season been going for you so far?
I would say that it's been going pretty well. I really just wanted to take advantage of enjoying myself. It is my last season, so I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself. Just have fun and enjoy the teammates around me. So.
Is it easier to have fun when you're running this fast?
It's always more funner to run faster. I haven't been putting pressure on myself to run fast. I've just been trying to execute my race plans, and so they've kind of helped me come out with the outcomes that I like. I don't really give myself like a goal, like a specific time or anything. So just going out there and just breaking the race down really helps.
You've got teammates that are concerned the next few weeks with getting themselves qualified.
Yeah.
What's your mentality as Nationals starts to approach? You probably have a different mindset.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm always going to try to do better than I did the week before. So I don't want to get too comfortable. You know, I've been running how I've been running, but, you know, there's always just as talented competitors out there. So for me, I've just been trying to do what I've been doing, don't change anything, and not to get comfortable, but enjoy myself at the same time and take advantage of the moment.
You mentioned you break down your race to manage it. Can you explain a little more about how that goes?
Yeah, I mean, for the hurdles, because it's one of those races that is really technical, you have to break it down from each segment. So out the blocks, that's one segment. Try to execute being the first person to the hurdle. And then once you get one hurdle down, 2, 3, 4 should follow if you know, are technically sound and clean, and then you finish the race. So.
Can you tell me more about the differences between the 60 hurdles indoors and the 100 hurdles outdoors?
Other than the fact there's 5 more hurdles, but I would say that you have to be a lot more technically aware of the race, and it is longer, so you need to make sure you're just as clean, if not better, and you can go for longer. So once that time comes for outdoors, that's going to be my focus, but right now I'm only doing 5. So it's harder in a way just because you have to be as quick in the races and as long, but I always enjoyed it. So.
And going into the upcoming meet, any personal goals that you have for yourself besides getting better, doing better than the last time?
I don't have a specific goal. I mean, like I said, it's just trying to execute the race as much as I can, being as clean as I can. And so thinking about that is enough for me. The last thing I need to think about is like a time that I want to hit. I always liked running in Albuquerque. That's where we're going this week. Everyone seems to do pretty well. The times are pretty good. So I'm sure we're going to come out with better times and even more qualifiers. So just because we're going there, it just makes everyone more excited to, you know, compete and compete well.
What kind of confidence level have you competed with in the past, and is it any different now based on how things are going?
Yeah. I mean, as far as my freshman and sophomore year, I think when I first came in, I think with any freshman, you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and then you don't really get the outcomes that you like. And so you kind of have to sit back and just take the process for what it is and trust in the process. And so I can say that I'm definitely a different person than I was my freshman year till now. I'm a lot more patient with things. But I think with everyone, it's just time. You know, time is your biggest teacher and experience. So I would say, yeah, like my confidence level is a lot more higher just because I'm more confident with myself. So, yeah.
And you have other hurdle teammates who are younger than you. They are like maybe into the first or second year. What would you impart to them for them to get better in their art?
Well, my freshman year, I had really no other teammates. It was really just me. So the fact that, you know, I have Lele and Reese's a newcomer. So I think we're all competitive, and we're all each other's biggest supporters. Like, we tell each other at practice, like, we need to beat each other, but we can't allow each other to beat, I don't know how to describe it, but we're just really competitive with each other. I tell her that I don't allow her to beat me, and she shouldn't allow me to beat her. So, I mean, just with that alone, we're going to do well, you know. So I think that's really something that helps and motivates us to be good and as good as we are right now. So, and to be better in the future.
You mentioned your freshman year you were kind of alone, so how did you bust through that?
I think that was more just like a confidence thing. Because I didn't have anyone there, I wasn't as confident as I am now. But it did allow me to go out and, you know, have 100% effort in practice, just because I didn't have anyone there. But luckily now, you know, I have people there around me to push me and everything, so it's really good.
What is the one best thing that you have about having teammates doing your event as well?
I would say just pushing each other and motivating each other. It's hard to do anything alone, you know. The fact that we have each other is what really pushes us to be the best that we can be. And even without, not even our event group, like in the sprinters and the jumpers, we're all really dialed into each other and our accomplishments. So I would say that that's really like good for the team, and it's good for people who are interested in coming here too to take that on, because we're really like for each other and for each other's best interests. So.
And I noticed that you did the triple jump before. Is that something that you would like to explore?
Yeah, I talked to Coach Johnson a lot about it. Typically when I do it, it's at the conference meets. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any triple jump this year indoors, but if I do it, it'll probably be outdoors for a conference.
And which one would you say you prefer, the hurdles or the triple jump?
I love the triple jump. I mean, the hurdles is something I do like on a weekly basis. It's always good to do something different, and that's what the triple jump gives me, is just a chance to, you know, have fun, pit, and see what I can do. But because I've been hurdling so much and I've got more confident in it, I would say that that's something that I would choose to do, and I kind of enjoy it more. So, but I still enjoy the triple jump. I can't really, it's hard.
Thanks, Sasha.
Thank you.
Thank you.